I'm not a poet, I rap. I do rap music. Like, we gonna switch the mood up, okay? Yeah. Let's get a clap going. Hey, no, I ain't no preacher. Advice to my teachers. Kids like to keep the message coming through a speaker, so I manifest the music, hoping one day I can reach ya. Ignorance is reminiscent of an ugly creature. Often hope is with a teacher. Educated street man, cereal and sweets man, lyrical and beats man. And you ain't rocking listening to people out their seats, man. And you ain't popping this to meet you in the streets, man. Tired of being broke, that's the bullshit, malarkey. 34 degrees past, pissed off Barkley. But still the tightest on my end like Shocky. Deadly and kicking the Balboa, Rocky. And I ain't thinking no one ever gonna stop me. All for the way a nigga love smoke poppy. Them says you cute, but just a little too stocky. She say you too, but just a little too cocky. Hey, it's Ausmoses in here. We get to know when people notice that it's pros in here. If it was hot off in the potty when we scroll in here, I'ma do a dance in this bitch to make it cold in here. Hey, because I'm just that cool. Hitting the fools that aren't equipped with tools. Surviving the game that just has no rules. Listen to nigga and you have no clues. Not knowing is a nuisance. So now the world feels like they always got to add in their 2 cents. Now we on some new shit. Official real music. You sick if you don't feel this. Hey. Hey, yeah, come on, ride with me. It's all on bitch, come on, ride with me. Hey, yeah, now throw your hands up. Yeah, hey, now throw your hands up. Now if you're feeling it, my nigga, throw your hands up. Hey, yeah, so throw your hands up. Now if you're feeling it, my nigga, throw your hands up. Yeah, hey, I know you're feeling it. Hey, hey, I know you're feeling it. I'm gonna do something else, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, I'm exceptional in every way of the word. I'm extraterrestrial, my rivals and MCs go festival. I'm about to turn MCs in the bed to talk shit. I'm a murder the messenger, then come look for the rest of your wife. You're hoping successful, I'm preparing for peace. They ain't mean we ain't bring no peace. But I know it's rough off in the streets. But I know that Ausmoses is a beast. But I know that I will feast on niggas like these. I'm just jumping if you feel me. Ball to your ball, just mud on this motherfucker standing on the wall. Yes, I'm ready for some cutting. My mouth is a machete. I'm so ill with scissor hands cutting. So I want y'all to have fun, cause I'm shaking loose on this goose. And I'm a different MC, and here's a little something about me. I say, I want y'all to get loose, cause I'm feeling good on this goose. And I'm a different MC, and here's a little something about me. Hey. Yeah. Keep it going. That's what's up, y'all. Y'all got an album release party right here next week. It's from 6:30 to 9. Make sure y'all come out. Free albums for everybody, y'all. One love.
Y'all give it up for Ausmoses. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all come out, come check out, support. Y'all gotta support your local artists, man. This is where we start. Y'all gotta support us. This is how we make our living, you know what I mean? You gotta support your local artists. The love starts at home. If we don't get the love at home, guess what? We go somewhere else. We got a lot of artists that go to Atlanta, go to Miami, Philly, because they get the love there. So y'all gotta make sure y'all keep the love homegrown. So we gonna keep the show moving right along. Y'all having a good time? Alright, so coming up next to the stage, clap it up for Manaisia Rodriguez. Y'all clap them up, y'all.
It's actually Manaisia.
I'm sorry, I need glasses.
This thing is.
Shut up.
The title of this poem, if it ain't no kids in the room, I'm gonna be reading it off a piece of paper. You know, I ain't want to perform this. So I have to read it along. The title of this poem is called "Pop That Peak." I started writing this in 2003, and I didn't finish it until like 2009. So it was a long poem, but we finally got it in, and that was primarily due to the fact that I ain't had no kids in 2003. Pop that beat. Instead of kissing my kids to sleep, I snort some coke, shoot up some heroin, light up some weed to smoke. I'm on my way to the club. I prefer to throw money around all night than to show love at the house and kiss my children good night. 100 miles an hour on the dash, I'm ready to go spend my cash. I arrive at the spot, and my mouth just dropped. So many beautiful dancers, I swear my heart stopped. I go to the bar and take me a seat, order some goose, while staring at this beautiful woman. She was so pretty from the follicles of her hair, all the way down to the nerve endings on her feet. Excuse me, miss, what is your name? Let's snort some cocaine and let a player get on your brain. We snorted quite a few lines, and I'm so ready to take her to the motel. Damn, I'm on it and she on my mind. She said, I'll chat with you after I give my stage dance. I let her walk away and did not blink while she walked. Her booty just jingled in my gland. I started singing. Pop that pussy, baby, show these patrons that you have no fear. Shake it for the world to see. You are my sexual fantasy. I turned back to the bar. Another dude was next to me and he was like, man, you got a woman. She a stallion for sure, not like any of these other pretenders. He pulled out some coke, and you know how we do it. We snorted some more lines. But then I started noticing that his face was damaged. He was young, but he looked like he did some hard time. He said, I'm the owner of this club. Shit, I was like, that's what's up. He said, the bar's on me, and so let's pour it up. I looked up on the stage, and my gazelle started her routine. As soon as she moved her body, chills went up and down my spleen. I approached the stage and started throwing my cheese. And I noticed the tattoo on her back was a picture of me. Is it the heroin or the cocaine doing strange things on my brain? As she picked herself up off the floor, she got on the pole. And that is when I started staring into my wife's soul. And to my libido's demise, this woman had my daughter's eyes. I turned around dazed and confused, and the owner of the club was behind me. You okay, Dad? He said, you okay, Dad? I was like, do I know you? As the strobe light hit his face, it was a direct reflection of me when I was in my earlier 20s. I turned back to the stage and raged. It was then I realized my daughter was shaking away her soul in the dude getting paid. My son said to me, what's wrong? You can look at other women, but you can't look at your own? This is what you helped us to become. Instead of showing us the darkness of the world, we were forced to learn this on our own. Instead of being a father, you chose to get high and not bother. You should be proud of me, Dad. I'm not killing people with crack on the streets. I'm just providing sexual fantasies to the masses. And when my sister gets too old for the club, I will then hire my own niece. My daughter stared at me with eyes of sorrow. I ran away from the club like there was no tomorrow. I jumped in the car and did 120 back to my house, flying right past the police. I can give a fuck about them right now. As I pulled into the driveway, I was sweating heavy, praying that this nightmare would be over. But as soon as I felt like I was going to pray, a voice came to me and said, son, it's too late to pray. I rushed into the bathroom and flushed the cocaine and heroin down the tube, washed my face, quickly ran into my daughter's room terrified. I was brought to peace with her 4-year-old face. Her eyes were open and she said, Daddy, are you okay? I cried tears of joy because I woke up to that nightmare I had, and I had finally seen the dawn of my day. My 6-year-old son came stumbling into the room. Daddy, why you back so soon? It was 3 in the morning. I picked up my kids and hugged them like never before. My wife embraced me and began to cry. For this was the first time in a very long time we had some family time. Pop that pussy, baby, show them niggas you ain't scared of here. Shake them titties, baby, show them bitches you ain't got no fear. In a loud burst I yelled, who in the hell is playing that music? My son replied, Daddy, that is your CD. Every night when you're out, I go to sleep to it. I quickly ran to his room and threw his CD player out his bedroom window. Crushed his and my CDs too. And by the way, his TV, his PS3, and his Nintendo DS too. As I stared at the window and looked down on the ground, I saw 2 figures standing up there looking at me. They were my son and my daughter. They did not look like they were in the strip club. They were well dressed and both looking healthy too. With smiles on their faces, looking beautiful in their youth, they whispered up to me and they said, thank you. Pop that pussy. Woo!
Y'all give it up once again for Manaisia Rodriguez. So I know it's hard sometimes, but If I could, please ask y'all to respect the mic when the poets are on stage. I don't think that's too much to ask. Is that too much to ask?
Hell no.
Just respect the mic, please, because it takes a hell of a lot to get up here and speak before y'all, man. So please, please, please respect the mic as the poets or performers come on stage. So we gonna keep the show moving right along. Y'all having a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming up next to the stage, I want to call up one of the former members of the Jack's Youth Poetry Team. Y'all give it up for Jackie Soul!